Welcome to class. Hello and welcome back to day 24 of our 30 days of yoga and yoga nidra course/retreat. So let's begin by finding a standing position at the beginning of the mat. Today's practice is all about compassion, self-love and care. And the more compassion, self-love and care we have for ourselves, the more empathy and compassion we can have for others. So let's begin by simply rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Taking a deep breath in, rolling the shoulders up, back, down, breathing out. Inhale up, back, and down. Then simply rotate your head to the right and to the left. Rotate your head to the right and to the left. Simply breathing normally. Once more, rotate to the right and to the left. Wonderful. Then sink a little into your heels. Anchor your feet with your toe mounts. Free your pelvis. Just rocking your pelvis back and forth. Continue to breathe deeply and then find a neutral position where you feel connected, your pelvis to the feet, to the floor. Then take a big inhale, raise the arms overhead, open the chest wide, take a slight back bend and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, open the arms up to the sky. Take a slight back bend, open the chest, and exhale, release the weight back into your heels. One more time, open the chest wide, slight back bend, and exhale, release. Then bend the knees a little more, open the arms to the sides, big inhale, then exhale, folding forward, crunch. Inhale, open the arms wide to the sides, big inhale, chest wide. Exhale, crunch, navel comes in. Inhale, open. So we're contracting when we exhale, rounding the back, and we're inhaling, releasing, and opening to life. And today, exhale, rounding, and one last time, inhaling, big inhale, open, and then come back to center, feeling great already, right? Then slight rotation with the whole upper body. Use your arms to swing around. Just continue to breathe normally. Do this at a very slow pace. We're simply warming up, grabbing the opposite hip with your hands and rotating the whole upper body, including the head. So you're looking behind you. Breathe normally. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Just one more time, each side. And release. Nice. Then come back to center. Get easy in your body. And just try to stay relaxed while we get into our first sun salutation. Big inhale, arms come up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Use your blocks for this first big stretch of the whole back line. So ease into the pose. Release the head, the neck, And then take a big inhale into tabletop, either on your blocks or on your shins. Big inhale and then exhale. Hands connect to the floor, stepping back into plank. So let's get our hands underneath the shoulders. Get the body into one long line from your ears, shoulder, hips, all the way into your heels. And we're warming the body up. Then one big inhale, knees come down. Exhale, lower down to the floor. We're taking a little cobra here. On your next inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest wide. We're opening up to vulnerability, to being vulnerable, which is a challenge sometimes. Exhale, let's open up one more time to feeling vulnerable. Big inhale and exhale, release. Let's come back up onto all fours. Inhale and then exhale, more of a safe zone. Closing down into downward facing dog. So just feel the difference of how these poses feel. This is a strong pose. We're having our arms engaged. We feel protected. The belly is underneath us, protected by our back. And it's a different feeling than opening the heart in Cobra, right? So take a big inhale, mobilize the first toe joint, and exhale, heels back to the floor. Inhale, mobilize the first toe joint. You've heard this from me. Aging begins in the first toe joint, in the stiffness of the first toe joint. Then one more time. Inhale, mobilizing the feet, and exhale, pressing back into the heels. Nice. Then bend the knees, look forward, and walk, jump, hop to the front. Come back into forward fold. Use your blocks if you need to. Then take a big inhale, lengthen. Again, release into forward fold. Very safe pose too, right? Then bend the knees, careful. We're rolling back up, arms overhead. Opening to vulnerability, opening the chest. And exhale. A tour of emotions in sun salutation. Inhale, open, exhale, closing. Inhale, opening, lengthening, just a little bit. And exhale, back to a safe zone. Then inhale, bend knees, hands come flat on the floor, stepping back into plank, strength and power. Then inhale, knees come onto the floor, exhale, lower down, safety. Floor means safety. Inhale, opening up to compassion and vulnerability. Exhale, release. Inhale onto all fours. Exhale, safe zone. Downward facing dog. Nice. Then close your feet. Inhale, lift the right leg as much as available. Then bend the knee. Exhale, stepping forward, low lunge. So stay here, heel stays up. And on your next inhale, either come up on your blocks, on your thigh, or open up. Take a big inhale, lifting, opening, and just take a slight back bend here if you're there. Big inhale, Slight back bend. Take another 2 big inhale and exhale. You may close your eyes if that is available for you and your balance. And then exhale, hands back on the floor. We're stepping back into downward facing dog. Nice. Safe zone. Then step your feet together. Inhale, lifting the left leg as high as available to you. Exhale, bend the knee, crunching the knees as close to your navel as possible, and then stepping into low lunge. Here we are, and whatever is available to you, blocks, thigh, or lifting the arms overhead. If you're having your arms overhead, take a bend. Take a back bend, opening to the sky. Repeat. I'm here. I'm ready. I receive what's going on around me. And I feel compassion for myself and for others. One more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lower down. We're stepping back into safe zone, downward facing dog. Here we are getting ready. So walking on this board, feet close together. Then take an inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, stepping forward. And this time we're coming into warrior pose. So anchor your back foot 45 degree, making sure your whole back foot stays on the floor. And again, use whatever position is available to you. Most important is that both of your outer arches are connected to the floor. So maybe your thigh, or maybe you can lift the arms overhead. Here we are, warrior one. Again, you can close your eyes if that is available to you. Big stretch in my calf here. Maybe you feel it in your hip. And now take a slight back bend, opening, lifting the chest. You feel it in your lungs. Lungs open. This is a great opening for the chest. One more deep breath in. And release. Turn the back foot in. Heel up. Hands on the ground. Slowly stepping back into downward facing dog. How did this feel? So we're opening up to feeling our body, our emotions, feeling our needs, and the needs of others. So stepping the foot back into center. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, crunch. Knee comes forward. And before we come up, anchor your back foot 45 degrees. Rotate the hip so that your back foot stays on the floor. Both outer arches are on the floor. Maybe take your box for help. Compassion. Choosing help. For help is also a way of expressing self-love. And if you have your back foot anchored, lift the hands onto your thighs, maybe, or up into the air. So this is a challenging pose. We're still opening both thighs, so that we roll the legs to the outer arches. Big hip opening, in fact. Big stretch in the calf muscles too. And if that is available for you, lifting the chest, open the lungs. Let the sunshine in your heart and the air into your lungs. Big, expressive warrior one. Here we are. Take another big inhale. And slowly exhale. Nice. So we're not going back into downward facing dog. We're stepping back into plank just for a second. And then lowering the knees down onto the floor. Isn't that nice? So let's prepare our body for some deeper back bends. Take a big inhale, cat-cow. So open the heart, inhale, exhale, rounding the back. So just experience and test and try how far you can go, whatever feels good. So as a reminder, the spine runs from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So when you're coming from your contraction to your opening, just make sure you're including all of those parts and everything in between into the movement. So exhaling, rounding, and inhaling, back bending. So even though we're on all fours, this is a back bend. Just one more time. And opening. Great. Now come back into center and then sit back onto your heels. We're walking forward just a little onto the knees. Now get your blocks ready in between your ankles, just in preparation for camel pose. So first of all, get your hands onto your sacrum. Fingers are pointing towards the sky or ceiling. And we're slightly rotating our elbows back as much as you can, as feels comfortable. And now engage your glutes. So contract your glutes as much as you can, which is pressing your hips forward just a little. So here you're pressing into your sacrum, you're contracting your glutes, and the hips move forward. The chest moves up. And this can be it, just opening here. Or you can try and find your blocks. Just make sure you keep contracting your glutes. Keep your butt engaged and just walk it onto the blocks. Maybe opening the chest here. Now, if you are more advanced or intermediate, you may want to grab your ankles if you know how to get there. If not, just simply stay on your blocks here. Take in another deep inhale. Big opening for the chest. Big opening to feeling quite vulnerable here. Then walk it back up to your sacrum. Keep your glutes engaged. Pressing into the glutes. Here we are. And then moving the hips back to center. Get your blocks out of the way. Sitting back onto your heels. And let's fold forward into child's pose. Both big toes closing, your knees opening to the sides of the mat, and the hands walk forward, your forehead on the mat. And this is safe. We're back in safe zone. Nice. And we're having a few deep breaths here, connecting the hands to the earth. Earth is safety. Our chest facing towards the earth. We're feeling protected. It feels quite different to camel pose, right? And from here, we're coming into lying on our bellies. So as if you were a cobra or a cat, come into lying on the floor. You might want to cross your hands, get your forehead on your crossed hands, and just wiggle your hips left and right, just to release that deep back bend and camel pose. Breathing deeply. And then slowly get your hands underneath your shoulders. Big inhale, rolling the shoulders back, cobra. Or if that is available to you, upward facing dog, lifting the hips off the floor and pressing the hands firmly into the ground. So we're on the back of our feet and our hands. Big inhale, and then knees on the floor. And take a big exhale into safe zone, down facing dog. Great. Stay here for a second, lengthening the spine. And we're having one more round standing poses, and then we come back on the floor. So let's move our feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee comes forward. Then anchor the back foot 45 degrees. Move your hand to the inside of your foot. You might also use a block. Get the hand on the inside onto the block and press against that knee so it doesn't fall inside. Again, rotating both legs out. Then lift the left arm up to the sky. And maybe lengthen into extended warrior. Nice opening, lengthening of the side body. Take 2 more deep breaths in. So we also notice that we might feel vulnerable from the sides. And then exhale, whatever that means. Then get your hands back onto the floor, stepping back into safe zone. So how does that feel? Both sides feel a little different. Then step your feet back together. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, stepping forward, anchoring the back foot. Then get your block back to the center, onto the inside of your foot. Hand on the block. This elbow is preventing the knee from falling in. So you're still rotating your legs onto the outer arches, which immediately opens. Try this. Just open here. Wow. It feels great. And then either have your hand pointing towards the ceiling or open that side body further. Deep breath in. And there's a lot of cracking happening here. Been doing a lot of strength workout lately, so felt quite tight. but not anymore. Take another big inhale. And exhale, rotating back. So from here, we're stepping back into downward facing dog just to feel both sides nice and long. And then bend the knees, look forward. We're coming into seated pose. So you can simply cross the legs and somehow get into seated position. Now coming into seated forward fold, you might want to use your block just to ease more into the pose. So stretch both legs forward, take a big inhale, lengthen the spine, and then shift your hips forward so you want to lay your navel onto your thighs. And then only once you've shifted forward, you can round the back and release the whole back body. You can either grab your toes, or if that is available, try the outer arches. Pressing into the outer arches, into your hands, just feels great with this stretch. Slow breathing. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then slowly lift back up. Bending the right knee. Stay on your block if you like. Inhale, lifting the arm overhead. Rotating back. Grabbing your right knee here. Just looking behind your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen a little. Exhale, rotate a little. Inhale, lengthen a little. Exhale, rotate a little. Then slowly come back to center. Change legs. Stretch the right leg out, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Grabbing the left knee with the right hand. And slowly rotate. Taking a tour. Taking the scenic route. Look what's behind you. Another big inhale. Lengthening. And exhale, rotating. Another big inhale, lengthening. And exhale, rotating. Feeling fantastic. Then come back to center. Let's have a big lump of self-love and care in Savasana pose. So get ready for Savasana. Slowly roll back onto the floor. And then have a big, joyful rest. Lie down in your most comfortable position, allowing your body to settle into relaxation. Your arms rest gently by your sides, palms facing upwards, and your legs are relaxed and slightly falling apart. Close your eyes softly, inviting a sense of peace to wash over your face and your entire body. Take a deep, cleansing breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth, releasing any remaining tension. as we embark on this Savasana for self-compassion, let your intention be to cultivate kindness towards yourself, especially during hard and difficult times. Through this Savasana practice, I will guide you through 2 little self-care practices that will help you treat yourself now and any time to come with kindness. Let's begin and bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, and the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen as you breathe. Then shift your attention to your whole body. And bring your attention to your toes. Feel the sensation in your toes. And with each exhale, release any tension or discomfort. Move your awareness slowly up into your feet and breathe through your feet. Let your intention move to your ankles, breathing in and out through your ankles. Moving up to your calves, and knees, to both of your thighs. Your hips and belly. The chest, your neck, your face, and the whole head. Moving down through the back of your head, the neck, your shoulders, and both shoulder blades, the upper back, mid back, and your lower back. Then move your attention into your fingertips, right and left, both hands, breathing through your wrists, your forearms and elbows. And gently and lovingly move up through your upper arms, back into your shoulders and into your chest. Feeling your whole body, and embrace your whole body with loving awareness. Imagine each breath you take as a soft, warm light that you're directing towards areas that need love and attention. You can imagine this warm light as warmth or as a clear stream of water, whatever works best for you to melt away any discomfort. Keep bathing in this loving embrace of your own body and silently repeat these affirmations to yourself. I am worthy of self-compassion, especially during difficult times. I acknowledge my struggles and offer myself kindness and understanding. I embrace my imperfections and treat myself with patience and love. I am deserving of care, just as I would care for a dear friend. I am here for myself, offering love and support. I am immersed in the healing light of self-compassion. Imagine being enveloped in a gentle light that washes over you allowing you to heal, to soothe any emotional pain or difficulty, and to comfort you. Stay in this healing light for a few breaths, letting it fill you with a sense of loving kindness. Then slowly bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, and remember where you are in the room. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and gently move your body, waking yourself up. And when you're ready, open your eyes and look around. Remember to treat yourself with kindness, just as you would a dear friend, especially during challenging times, but also during the joyful moments. You are deserving of your own love and care. Namaste. Then coming back, feeling quite different, maybe grabbing your right knee, rolling back up to seated, and whatever you need, getting help, having self-compassion, getting your block to assist. Wow. So just notice how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of the practice, and just take this feeling with you through the rest of your day. And then one last big inhale, arms overhead to the sky, closing the thumbs, connecting with your forehead, with your chin, and with your heart center. Namaste.